What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today we're going to be going over a coin making method. So you can pretty much double the amount of coins you put into it pretty much daily, probably even more than once a day. It just depends on how fast everything sells, because you don't want to flood the market or else you won't make as much coins, obviously. But we're going to go ahead and show you guys basically how to do it. And basically explain it for you guys. So first thing you're going to want to do is get the cheapest training possible. So on Muthead, I saw that there's an 88 that sells for about 17,000 coins. That being said, it's always going to switch. So, I mean, it depends. You might already have training to start with, right? So for like myself, I already have 6,900 training. So if I just wanted to make some coins, I can maybe spend a couple thousand training and just do that. We see at 88 right here. It's about 19,000 coins. That's just, a bare look at it. And 17,000 right there, 88. So 17,000 for an 88, you get 2,500 training. The reason 2,500 training and the 88 worked is just because you get 10, makes it super simple to do the math and everything like that. So you're going to get 10 packs that you can open. And I'm going to show you what packs these are. These are just the best ones that I personally know of. Now, obviously there might be better ones, but I would say these are pretty safe because usually people want these things for their theme teams. Now, it's going to be, you can do a lot of options with this, right? So you pretty much any of these will work, whichever ones are the best price. And I'll go through them all on the auction house and just show you some different, levels to it. But stadium, coach, uniforms, alternate and defensive playbooks, offense and defense, alternate offensive and defensive. You can also look at those. So I will show you all the prices on all of them. And then base are only 150. So if you do base offense and base defense, you do get more of them, but they might not go for as much. So you have to see which one's going to work for you. But we're going to go based off of, the rest of them. And I will show you the prices up of them just to show you. So first thing we'll go is playbook, just to show you the base playbooks, and then we'll go to alternate. So I don't know the best team playbooks just based off the top of my head this year, right? But I just know some that people a lot of times use. The Raiders was one that a lot of people use. So you can see for, I see all offenses. I don't see any defenses until down here. So that's about 6,500. Patriots is one that usually is pretty good. So the offense is only 3,400 right now. I'm looking for defense as well. So defense hybrid about 3,700, but they're only costing you 150. So you will be able to get more than those 10. I could do the quick math on my phone real quick. So if we do the quick math, let's see, 2,500 divided by 150 comes out to about, you can get about 16 of those playbooks, right? So 16 of them at 3,000 coins. Let's just say 3,000 base, right? You can make definitely about 40,000 coins, because 10 times 3,000 obviously would be the 30,000, and then you get 5 more. So you'd be about 45,000. So playbooks, are very, very good. Sometimes the best option. It just depends, like I said, on which ones at the time are going for the most, and you want to make sure that you're not flooding them. So you got to look for teams, like I said, that are going to go for a lot. I really don't know which ones are the best. Because it always switches depending on metas and things like that. But offense right here, Giants offense, I see it down here, and it looks pretty expensive at 7,000. So if it was to sell at 7,000, that'd be crazy profit. So we're going to go alternate playbooks as well, and just look at these, but they're 250. So they are a little bit more expensive. So if you can't find ones that are just as expensive, then it's not really worth it. So team, I believe they're no team, or free agent. So they are no team. You can see just based off, you might have a better idea which ones are the most expensive, but we can see it's hard to sort it, right? Because they're all just no team. But the bottom one is 3,700. I know that like West Coast offense, I'm not sure where it is, but I know West Coast offense, sometimes is a pretty good one. I see multiple defense. I don't know if I see another multiple defense down there. So I don't actually see one. So the lowest one I see is 6,800, which is really, really good priced, right at that 250. So playbooks, very, very good. If you can get the right ones, like I said, you do have to know which ones are the most expensive or search them up and just figure it out. But we're going to go ahead and just switch to jerseys and things like that. So uniforms for 250 are also, it could be good depending on the team, right? So 250, just Browns, you can see the decent price there. Now, every team's going to be different. Colts right here, you can see their dark uni goes for about 7 right now. That could obviously change all times of the day. But the reason this is good is because a lot of people are very lazy to just go to the training store and they just forget they're in there, or maybe they don't even know they're in there. And instead of buying it for 7,000 coins, you can buy it for 250 training, which is way cheaper. But most people, or a lot of people, will just buy it off the auction house. So they still will sell. But that's why you don't want to put too many, because you can see there's not a ton on the auction house. So if you were to put on 10 of these base light Colts uniforms, they're probably not all going to sell. You're going to hold them for a while. So it's not really worth it to do that. You're better off maybe buying, what I would advise doing is maybe buying about 2,500 training worth of each category at the most. So if you're going to do uniforms, buy like 10 uniforms, buy maybe 5 or 10 playbooks, buy maybe 5 or 10 stadiums if they make sense, things like that, just to kind of sort it out. We can see, for instance, Broncos Stadium, 8,600. Let's look at Chiefs. Chiefs probably is, I was going to say, they probably have a lot more on the auction house just because people do know of the Chiefs a little bit more. Let's look at like Packers. They're not even on here. I'm just looking at some teams that maybe are pretty popular. Just trying to see. Patriots, they have one for 10,000. So if somebody is looking on here to buy a stadium for some of these teams, they're going to buy it the lowest one. Steelers, you could easily put it at 4,400. You get 4,000 coins for 250 training. That's a lot of coins, per training. Like I said, you just bought 7. If you bought it for $750 or $17.50, I believe is what the 88 was, you get 10 of these. If you sell them all, you make 4,000 per each. Instead of like 17,000 coins, you just have 40,000 coins. And it's super simple. It's literally for like 5 minutes of work. You just open the 10 packs, take whatever stadiums, players, whatever the case is you want, put them on the auction house. Easy double money. You can go do something else while you do it. Coaches, basically the same thing. Like I said, it pretty much depends on the team. That's why you always want to be looking which ones are going for the most. But you also want some that you think will sell, right? So there might be like some random teams that maybe go for a lot, but like Bengals, I don't know if people actually use like a Bengals theme team, so it might not sell as quick. Whereas, you look at some of these other teams, like the Cowboys are a pretty popular team, so a lot of people are probably going to buy up their, or like same thing with the Chiefs, they're going to buy them up a lot faster, but that's why they're priced lower, because there is more of them. But like I said, if you buy, let's say you spend 20,000, that's just a rare 20,000, but you could obviously spend about 17. We saw it, probably even less if you really want to snipe. Per category, you do this on like 4 or 5 categories, you just made about 80 to 100,000 coins per day. Because at 17 you sell them all, you make about 40,000 coins. Boom, right there, you double your coins. Same thing with stadiums, uniform, playbooks, and then you could also do the alternate playbooks. So that's at least like 80 to 100,000 coins per day, and that's only if you do one round. Obviously, like I said, if they do sell faster, then you can make even more. But if this does help you out, definitely go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.